Hey, it's Clay Trader. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol ICON. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. After today's price movement, I'm not going to call it a total train wreck, but it's the chart is now getting near some pretty sketchy territory, and the main point of quote-unquote sketchiness would be in regards to the pink line right there, which is a very famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a very basic and surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above it, because that implies that from a big picture of things, the bulls are still, holding in there in that sense. And to be fair to the bulls, the price is still up above that pink line, but when the price was, up in this area of the chart here, I mean, that had a lot more wiggle room than what it does right now. So pink line going forward, definitely a very, very important level of support. The one plus here that seems to be the case, at least at this point in time, is that the bulls have established a level of support even higher than that pink line, and that's right there at $1.97. You can see several times today the bears try to press down through there, but again, to give credit where credit's due to the bulls, they did do a good job of holding strong there. But in the event $1.97 does not hold, then that pink line there definitely becomes a must-hold level of support, because again, it just goes back to basic technical analysis, and you want to see the price stay above those long-term moving averages, with the 200 period being one of the more famous ones. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, if the price does start to bounce, the key area to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line right there, which is the 50 period simple moving average. This was an important level of support. As you can see here, it was sloping upwards, but now with the price below it, it has rolled back over and now has a downward slant to it. So if you want to picture this as kind of like a trend line, you can do that if that works better with the way your brain processes information and visualizing things. So technically, yes, semantics, it's called a moving average, but if you want to look at it as a trend line, you could also do that. So those are going to be the key levels of support going forward and resistance. Top priority right now, in my opinion at least, is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is stabilizing. And like I said, $1.97 seems to be a potential stabilization point, but if it's not, then you definitely do want to see the price stay above that pink line. So we'll see what happens the remainder of the week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.